Hello and welcome, Sacred Souls, to the Oracle of the Sacred Circle. I'm so glad to have you here. Know that if you are here, then these messages have been divinely orchestrated to reach you. But again, these are collective readings, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Just before we start, I just want to kind of explain what the Sacred Circle is all about and how it works. So the energy of the Sacred Circle is attuned in terms of a ever-flowing, constantly moving sacred circle or divine wheel, with the center point being the special attunement of energy together with the divine. So today we are using the tree of life as a symbology of the attunement of energy, which we will be receiving guidance and clarity from. And we also then use the 4 points of the circle as well, let's say 4 cornerstones of the circle, as medians or focal area points that will help us guide in terms of the way that, or the flow that the energy is moving, and how the reading will progress in terms of these focal points and the areas identified. So yeah, I hope you enjoy these readings, and please do like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in your reading. Thank you. Hello Virgo, and welcome to your reading. So this reading is for the Virgo collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as those that have a strong placement of Virgo in their charts, or even if you just felt called to this reading. On the next big upcoming major blessing. So your attunement card or focal card for today is Surface. Look. Okay, great. So first we will do the spread reading, and then we'll pull out some charms, additional guidance, sacred stones, and please stay tuned for the extra credit special message from the Tree of Life. Okay, see you in your reading. Hello Virgo, and welcome to your Sacred Circle spread on the upcoming major blessing that's coming into your life. So with our focal card being Surface, I feel as though a lot of things are resurfacing in your life, and one of the big blessings is that you may be entering into a more of a fruitful cycle. So previously you maybe were in a cycle that, where it felt very dormant, where it was sort of like, you moving as though you were in a coma per se, where things were routine. It felt as though, it was a never ending cycle. Things were in the shadows. There were murky waters. You were not being able to see clearly. You didn't really have any sort of motivation in terms of, what to do next. You didn't really know or could see clearly where life was leading you. But I feel as though the major blessing that's coming into your life is now you stepping into the light, into clearer waters, where you'll be able to see things a lot more clearer. So you'll be gaining a lot more clarity. Also, I feel as though the cycle that you're entering into is a new cycle that's bringing a lot of growth with it. And it's more of, going with the flow. So I feel as though things will be moving a lot more smoother and easier than previously what you've seen in the past. And this could have been like a long cycle, maybe a dark night of the soul even, where, you felt as though you were in this like resting period of things not moving. And now you will see things moving a lot more. The water is kind of shifting, it's flowing again, and the greenery has come out, so there's a lot more freshness entering into your life. And a side message for those that maybe were beginning projects. I feel as though this could be a few of you that have started projects that you kept secret to yourself, and now this project that you'll be entering or showing to the world will bring you a lot of fruition, as well as a lot of recognition. You'll be seen clearly, and this project, or if you were maybe stuck in this project, if you are a writer and you had writer's block, or if you just didn't know you were facing some sort of a challenge in this project, I feel as though the challenges will be removed as a major blessing, and you'll be able to step and make the necessary steps forward in terms of completing this project. I also feel as though for some that whatever you kind of, manifested in secret or were manifesting in secret is also coming now into the light, into the fruition. And I think you are resurfacing with these manifestations. I feel as though these wishes or manifestations is something that you kept very close to your heart, so you didn't really tell anyone about it. Two things. I think firstly, to something that you wanted to keep close to your heart, it was just something that maybe you just shared with Spirit, and now Spirit is saying that you're stepping into a period of life where these manifestations are now going to be in full bloom and they're coming into life. I also feel as though Spirit is saying congratulations. You kept the cycle moving. You never gave up hope. You always had faith, and you were listening to the signs and synchronicities. I do feel that Spirit was always showing you signs and synchronicities that your manifestations and prayers that you wished for were heard and are now coming into light. I also feel as though as I said, you're stepping into a cycle that's going to be filled with a lot more joy and light. So I feel as though you as yourself are stepping into the light in some way in your life. This will be different for everyone. Like I said, those maybe that were busy with projects, or these projects are now coming into the light and you're going to be stepped and recognized for it. In others, it's just a end of a tough cycle, and you're moving into a lighter cycle where things will be moving and flowing, filled with like nectar and full of blossom. I also feel as though you were always grateful. And I think one thing Spirit is saying is that you deserve this next cycle. This cycle is yours to take, and you should claim it, because although whatever challenges and whatever, murky waters you were in previously, or problems that you faced in the past, you never lost hope and you always were grateful. So I think although you'll be stepping into a newer cycle where you will have greater gratitude for, I think that Spirit and your spirit guides, as well as your ancestors, are very proud of the person that you've become, and they're saying congratulations, you've made it, and this is your time to shine. I also feel as though some may be connected to a star family, or be recognized as star seeds, and I feel that even your star family is supporting you in this major cycle that you're now entering into as a blessing. I also feel as though things that were previously veiled, either by Spirit, for your own benefit, or the manifestations that have taken this long, to come into fruition, and were veiled maybe for a reason, is now, going to be kind of revealed to you, either step by step, or it will probably maybe just come in a like a full-blown in cycle where things start moving and a lot of things start happening and shifting for you at the same time. I also feel as though Spirit and the universe is also saying that in this next cycle, continue to follow your guidance and follow your voice, because it's never led you astray before. And although, previously maybe, you were always like, okay, when is this going to happen for me? You always still felt, you always still followed your intuition and your guidance. And I think you as a person have a very strong intuition that has led you. I also feel that maybe you may be connected to astrology in some way, or interested in astrology, and you've looked at the signs and synchronicities that the universe has sent, and you've kind of understood it. And I think you've also realized that whatever rejection that you may have faced in the past was not a form of rejection, but actually a form of protection. And I think this clarity is also going to come in stronger for you now, once you see all your manifestations coming into fruition. I also see that one of the pathways of this major shift and this blessing that's coming into your life is going to be in a form of surprise, because I don't think you're going to see it coming. So maybe because I see you had a lot of wishes and prayers that you've sent out to the universe, and one of these prayers is going to come as a surprise, because I don't think you actually would have thought that it would come into fruition and come into the light. And this is going to take you by surprise, by it's resurfacing in a way that you never expected it to resurface. And I think it's going to come in a lot more of a better way, a greater way than you would have ever thought or wished for. I also feel as though you are stepping into like I said, a cycle where you're moving away from this conscious of lack. So I do feel as though you were, in this dark period or this shadowy period for a long time, and you couldn't really see the light. Although you followed your guidance and your intuition, you knew that okay, you were going to come out of it in some way, and you never lost hope. But I feel that some part of you, still thought, is it going to happen for me? Is this really something that, am I wishing too high? Am I wishing for the moon? Am I wishing for the stars? Is this something that's going to actually happen? And Spirit is saying yes. Your patience is going to be rewarded, and you followed your guidance, you've never given up, and your emotions have always been strong. And I think here we also have the water guardian together with this river flowing, and I think it's saying that whatever intuition guidance that you've had in the past is now going to prove fruitful for you, and you're going to know that you can trust your guidance. It's going to be like a sort of a solidifying what you previously knew in the past, and you're going to be able to trust your intuition a lot more going forward. I also feel as though you come from a lineage, or you have a strong kind of seer knowledge that you may be carrying from a previous past life, and the blessing that's coming in here with this major shift that's happening, I feel as though you're also stepping into a higher inner knowing. So it's something, I think it's a gift that's also coming in the form of a blessing from your ancestors, and I don't think this is your recent ancestors. I think this is a lineage upon lineage ancestry, where it could be even from a past life, that you now will be able to access and tap into these gifts a lot more. I also feel that one of the major blessings as part of the shift is that you'll be starting something new. So this could be either in the form of you meeting somebody that mirrors you in a way. So it could be like a twin flame sort of soulmate reunion that's happening here, and you're entering into this part of the soul contract commitment that both of you had entered into before entering into this lifetime. This could also be a job opportunity that you maybe have been working hard towards, or looking for an opportunity, then it will be coming and knocking at your door. I do feel that it also could be an opportunity that you've worked previously very hard for, seeing the bee here. And it's now, going to be stepping up in some way. So you could be getting a promotion from a career. You could be signing additional contracts where, certain deals come through. Whatever you've wished for previously in terms of the project that I mentioned earlier is now coming into light, and it's moving forward into its end stage. I also feel as though you maybe could be signing contracts where you'll be getting this windfall of abundance coming in. It's got a lot to do with, richness and fulfillment here in the form of commitment. I could also feel as though for those that are in a relationship, you could be stepping to the next level and entering into a higher commitment with your partner. And the major blessing is that now you both are stepping into this new cycle that's full of, fruition, growth, and you could be starting a family, even for those that are looking for that, and if that has been one of your prayers. I also feel as though from a healing perspective, this shift and this major blessing that's coming in is also going to be healing a lot of maybe past ancestral wounds and ancestral karma. And you could be stepping into a healthier version of yourself, where certain things that maybe were keeping you stuck and not being able to live life to the fullest is also moving and shifting away, and you're coming into cleaner waters with refreshness and with a more vibrant, healthier stance. I also feel as though whatever was plaguing you in the past is now it's going to be released, and you'll be able to kind of resurface and come out of it. You maybe could have felt previously in the past that you were sort of maybe drowning, and you were not seeing the light. I feel as though now whatever was holding you back is letting go, and you're moving and coming towards the surface. But overall, I see that you are stepping into a fresh cycle, something that's new, it's blooming, it's going to bring a lot of joy and light, entering like from winter to summer, where things grow, the sun is shining, there's no longer any murkiness, there's no longer any things that are left, in terms of holding you back. You moving forward into a period where you'll be able to see clearly. And I think your faith and your strength in the and knowledge in the divine is also going to increase. I do feel that your connection to source is also going to increase with the shift that's happening in your life. And I think the more that comes in terms of the wishes that you've prayed for, you're also going to be a guiding light for others, in the form of where your maybe life story will be a legacy that you will leave for others in terms of showing the strength of having faith and the strength of, having hope. And your journey in itself will be a testament for others to learn from and to be inspired by. Okay, so let's get some more additional messages and see what else the Sacred Circle wants to say. The attunement is coming from the Tree of Life. And as I mentioned at the end of this reading, there will be a special, extra credits in terms of a special message from the Tree of Life. So please stay tuned for that. We have Wise Leader. You are a beacon for others. And just as I mentioned, right? Universe is crazy. So just as I mentioned, where, your story will be a testament and a light for others. You will be showing others that they can step out of whatever cycle and challenges that they're facing, and that this universe is full of possibilities. So I do think that you'll be leaving a legacy here. And one of the wishes that will be coming true has to do with, I think, your life purpose and what you kind of set out to do in this part. And I think the major blessing and the shift that's happening now is you stepping into that purpose with projects and certain things coming to conclusion, and for you sharing them with the world. But overall, as I said, you come from a ancestry lineage that's very strong, with wise leaders, and you're going to be sharing this knowledge with the world as well. Wow, that's powerful. Okay, we have Voyage of the Heart. Love flows through you and to you. And it's being placed by the emotions here with the Water Guardian. So I do feel, as I said, now the waters are going to be flowing. And with that, this major shift brings in a lot of love. Like I said, for those looking for their soulmates and looking for areas in their love life will be expediting and becoming a lot more stronger, and there's going to be a large level of commitment in this area of your life. And I also feel that you're stepping into a lighter version of your emotional body and emotional mind, where things that plagued you previously will no longer be plaguing you anymore. And you're reaching spiritual heights here, where you're opening your heart to unconditional love, where you allow more love into your life as well. Get more messages. Wow, miracles. Expect the wondrous to emerge. Wow, Virgo. So with this miracles cards, I mean, it feels as though, like I said, your wishes are coming true here with this genie lamp, and now the smoke. You're seeing the wishes come into the 3D, and it's going to be like as though with them coming in so fast, it's going to seem as though this is actually miracles, because you never ever thought that these manifestations will be coming to you in this way. And I think these miracles and these manifestations and wishes that come true is going to be a testament to who you are as a person, and it's going to be part of the legacy that you're going to leave, where people will look up to you and others will look up to you as a role model in terms of your life story and the way that you've reached these manifestations and goals in your life. And I think it's also going to be where, like I said, you're going to show people how wondrous this universe can actually be. And as I said it earlier, I mentioned the word wondrous, and it's so strange that in this miracles card here, it says expect the wondrous to emerge. So yeah, everything is aligning in the sacred circle, and I feel that you are going to be the change that you want to see as well. This miracle cards, I do feel as though you're going to see, like I said, a lot of your manifestations and the wishes and prayers that you had and you sent out to the universe are now going to be coming through and coming true into the 3D. So you'll be able to see these wishes coming into fruition. And I think this in itself, with you seeing them come in one by one, or all together even, it's going to be seem as though miracles have entered your life. And I think as you see these miracles happen, you're gonna kind of have a deeper knowing and understanding of how the universe operates. And this is going to be part of the legacy that you're going to leave, because you're going to show people how wondrous this universe can be, and how things that prayers can get answered and miracles can happen and wishes do come true. So I think this is going to be something that's also going to shift the collective's energy in the way that more people will believe as you share your story and as you share your journey. Funny how it's all linking, and the messages the sacred circle is providing just shows that everything is coming into full circle, and you are going to be this, or you'll be stepping into this leadership role here, where you're stepping into your soul purpose, and it's going to be a beacon of light for others to see as well. Okay, can we get one? Oh, this one just popped out here. Fogged in, go slow, take time. So yeah, I feel as though here with the fogged in card, like I said, things that were moving previously at a slower pace, which you were not seeing previously moving, as now where the boat and the ship is coming in, and things that were foggy and murky are now coming clear as you step into these crystal waters here with the main card, with you resurfacing. And you seeing things in a lot more with a lot more clarity. And I feel as though the smoke is shifting, the fog that was previously there is shifting, and you're stepping into this light. Because if you have a look at this card with the fogged in, there's a beaming light here, and also it's above and on top of the summer bask in the joy. So it's in the summer bask in the joy and light, where you're moving towards the light here. And although things may have seemed previously slow at this time, it's now going to be moving at a rapid pace, where things are shifting with this major blessing that's entering your life. Okay, so I'm going to pull some sacred stones for any additional messages. Sorry, this is a bit loud, so okay. And I'm also going to pull a few charms. Let's see what we get. Okay, so you have the letter R. I feel it's falling here. You also have the snake. You have the windmill. You have the letter 1. You have S. You have F, W, O, and you have the flower, and you have another S here. Okay, so with the snake being here, I feel as though with the shedding of the old and the bringing in of the new. So I do feel that things are now shifting from things that maybe were in a way coiled, and holding you back, is now also releasing and you letting go. And then we also have the flower here, and as I said earlier, things are now blossoming and coming into fruition with this major blessing and major shift that's happening in your life. And with the windmill, it reflects times of change. So I do feel as though there's a lot of change happening. There's a lot of change happening, where you'll be seeing this change moving now, with the wind, things going in with the flow as well. And then we have the charms with the wheel here, and that goes with the ship. I think with you moving into clearer waters. You have the heart here which ties in with, letting love flow into your life, and those that are searching and seeking for love, with love entering into your life there. We also have the watermelon here. So I think a lot of fruit and sweetness entering into your life. You're moving into a period of summer with a lot of joy and with freshness. As I feel, watermelon is a fruit that denotes a lot of that. You also have the star here, and this is what we said, with your manifestations, your wishes, your dreams coming true. We also have the 4-leaf clover. Wow, with the luck that's entering your life right now, with this major shift. You also have the butterfly, which talks about transformation and change. You're stepping into now the butterfly season of your life. And we had a lot of, birds here in this card with gratitude. So I feel as though, things that will be moving, and it will be so rare that you won't kind of see it coming. It's going to be a complete surprise. Like, with a butterfly, you don't really see butterflies unless, you're surrounded in a field. But, when you see a butterfly, it's a sign of change. It's a sign of positivity. And I think these are all signs that you saw previously in terms of the synchronicities that you were seeing, and the faith that you held is now also showing you in the form of it coming true as well. And you have the little bear here. Oh, sorry. So I do feel as though, this bear reminds me of a joyous time when, in a child. It also reminds me of maybe these types of wishes that you had since you were a child, and you never thought that these types of wishes would come true. And this is now a sign to say, yeah, even those wishes are coming true as well. Wow, Virgo, this was a very special reading. It's kind of left me also emotional. I hope you enjoy your reading. Please stay tuned for what's coming up next in terms of the extended credit and special message from the universe. I hope that you really enjoyed this reading, and if you did, please like, share, and subscribe to grow this channel. And I'll see you in my next one. Sending lots of love. Bye. Hi, Virgo, and welcome to the extra credit message from the Tree of Life. So it's a very special message from the Attunement, like I said, with the Tree of Life being the center of the energy and the flow of the sacred circle. So yeah, let's see what message the Tree of Life wants to send you at this time. This one. So this was from the movie Hercules, which says, a true hero isn't measured by the size of his strength, but the strength of his heart. Wow, this is a powerful message. And I think this ties in with, with the reading where, I had mentioned before that you never gave up hope, and you were, you're a hero in disguise. And I think also where it be mention of a hero, it's the legacy that you're going to leave in your life. I do feel as though you're stepping into that cycle now where you'll be able to step into your full role and the person that you are becoming. And I think that by the strength of your heart alone, the universe has recognized that, and they're saying congratulations, because this is the time for you to shine and step into the light. So yeah, amazing messages, Virgo. I hope that you enjoyed this reading, and sending lots of love, and I'll see you in my next one. Thank you. Bye.